I was so invisible to women that they didn't even see me when I was right in front of them.
Herbert!
Sorry, ma'am, but I was already sitting here.
And now you're leaving.
I was thrown out of the car like trash, which is exactly what I was to everyone around me.
I love it when a handsome man kneels in front of me.
Are you mocking me? I just wanted to forget about my humiliation and get away as fast as possible. You women drive me crazy. I'd give anything for you to growl before me and beg to spend the night with me.
Well, that's easy to arrange.
Please, I want you right here, handsome.
Excuse me? Are you talking to me?
Get your hands off me! Loser.
I'd do anything to have that effect on hotties.
Okay, but if you ever want to be yourself again, I'll have to take something from you. And I hope you realize this is lust, not love.
I don't need love.
We'll see.
You're the best. That was incredible.
I had a different hottie every day. And they did whatever I wanted. Only my neighbors didn't approve of my lifestyle. Have a nice day. But the fun ended as soon as I got sick.
Hey there, sweetie.
Could you please buy me some medicine?
Bye.
And none of the girls who'd worshipped me would help.
Sorry, darling. I'm not into all these germs. Miss you, though. Text me when you're better.
That's when I realized I had power over women's bodies, but not over their hearts.
Sir, can you please stop trashing my yard?
Just go away. Leave me like everyone else.
Sick men can be such babies.
My neighbor went to get me medicine. Every day. No one else had ever done that for me before.
What's this for?
I wanted to do something nice for the woman I like. But the woman I'd fallen in love with was engaged. And what killed me even more were the photos of her fiancé. So ugly? It should be me. I beg you, please make everything go back to how it was.
I knew it. Fine. But from now on, you won't be able to spend the night with anyone you don't love.
Easy. I was able to fall in love. Once.
Yes. Once and for a lifetime.
A poorly dressed man walked into an expensive restaurant for a reunion party. However, his former classmates turned away from him and pretended not to recognize him. The plaque with his name kept being moved from table to table, as no one wanted to sit next to someone who looked so poor.
Stop it. You're being mean.
Becky tried to shame the other guests, but it didn't work.
Invite him over to your table if you want.
The man sat next to Becky. He was glad to see her again. But he didn't dare speak. As soon as he opened his mouth, he was interrupted by a toast. The principal of the school took the stage and proudly named all the graduates who had become successful. Lawyers, politicians, pharmacists, bankers.
And one dreamer.
Everyone turned around and pointed their fingers at the man in the overalls.
It's only natural. Everyone does what they studied for.
In high school, teachers thought Chris wasn't talented. He used to sit in the last row, staring out the window, while dreaming of traveling around the world.
Chris, time is running out. Did you manage to achieve something?
The principal was interested in what the dreamer did for a living. And Chris said that he had enough to live.
You call that living?
The guests laughed, but the principal was still waiting for an answer. She was trying to learn more about Chris's job. Suddenly, they were interrupted by the sound of the front door. A very confused teacher stood there, claiming that someone had parked their truck in front of the entrance, and that the delivery man couldn't bring in the cake they had ordered. Chris apologized, took out his keys, and went to move his car.
Hey Chris, nice car. If you end up homeless, at least you'll be able to sleep in it.
The principal, who was Becky's mother, walked over to her table and started making sarcastic comments.
Good thing I convinced you not to mingle with him. You could have been the wife of a trucker now.
Becky quietly replied that her fiancé, whom her mother had chosen for her, turned out to be a scoundrel. And that a poor dreamer is better than a cheater and a traitor. Becky burst into tears and left. Once outside, she saw Chris parking his truck. She approached him and suggested that they should leave the party, go somewhere and talk. However, he had another thing in mind.
But I don't know how you will react.
Chris stepped out of the truck and went around the back. After removing the tarp, he offered Becky to make their dream come true.
I know you went through a tough divorce, so I'm not rushing you.
Becky didn't get a chance to reply because she was interrupted by their former classmates. They went outside and started commenting on the scene.
Enough, Chris. You stole the yacht from its owner.
Suddenly, someone noticed that Chris's initials were not only on the truck, but also the yacht. He was the owner of the company.
Wow, that is one of the largest companies on the market. I've dreamed of working with them for a while. Where is my business card?
The principal invited Chris to her table. But he and Becky didn't return to the hall. The next morning, Chris received dozens of notifications from his former classmates, all sending him friend requests. But he was too busy sailing a yacht across the ocean with the girl he had loved his entire life. Your dream is a reality that is just waiting for you to materialize it.